It's warming up. Come on, let's do the jazz hands. There we go. I'm doing jazz hands. Let's see, where's Babyface P? Is that all the jazz hands you got, Babyface?
I'm trying to find some news so we can not talk about our feelings tonight.
Come on, Walter. Let's see a Mopar garage jazz hands from you, Walter. Come on. Do you mind? Can you? Not jazz titties, jazz hands. Well, okay. I guess we're getting jazz titties anyway. That is Babyface's job. Okay, that's Babyface's job. He's the one that's supposed to shake the money makers until we actually get some money. Give him money makers.
Yeah.
So, all right. So we are live. I'm completely off track. We are live. I hope you guys have your big girl panties on, your big girl Friday panties. This is episode 336 of the Who Moved My Freedom podcast, entitled Great Googly Moogly. It's Friday.
Gosh darn it.
Yeah. What the heck does Great Googly Moogly mean?
I don't know.
Is that like is that
I
like
never heard of it
word? Is it okay? Yeah. Someone out there, look it up, or if you know what Googly Moogly means.
Googly Moogly.
Yeah, let us know what is the meaning of Googly Moogly. Yeah, but it is Friday. Happy Friday to everyone out there. We've got Babyface P in the building. Here he goes, looking very serious, doing some kind of research.
Look at that camera. Look at how it's not moving.
Wow.
Yeah, look at
I was wondering. So you got your table apparently?
I got a new mount for the back, so the mount mounts to the back of the desk, and then both monitors are on it.
Oh, okay. All right, nice. And then why do you have a monitor on the wall behind you now? When was it? Since when was that thing?
What monitor on the wall? I have a TV right there that's been there forever. And I have really? Marley's monitor right there, which
I've never seen that thing before.
Yeah, that's been there the whole time.
No, lie.
Yeah?
No, it hasn't. Maybe you've just had your camera on a different angle, right? Walter, have you seen that monitor
like this
behind
high?
It? Oh,
and then now it is lower.
Yeah. Now that you're questioning me, I would say that I guess I didn't pay close enough attention.
Oh, okay. All right.
You know, it's one of those things you might see it all the time, but you don't pay any notice to it because
yeah.
Kind of like you drive down the same route every time, and then you get someplace where you're going, and I stop sometimes and I go, fuck, I don't remember none of that.
Oh, okay.
What was I doing? Was I just driving and just not paying attention, or was it just the same old thing over and over? I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Somebody's texting you.
It's a normal. My thing's coming in.
Oh,
I'll turn it off. Okay.
Things coming in. You better be careful.
Well, I don't know what the hell's coming in.
Well, I get when stuff gets posted on Instagram and stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh, you're supposed to turn off those alerts.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I have silenced all those kinds of alerts.
Yeah, well, you gave your number out like it's water, so.
No, the phone alerts, though, that's fine. But all the social media alerts, I have silenced that nonsense. I can't. Yeah, I can't take that. I can't deal with that. Okay, you're showing off a gun. I know. I can.
We're gonna change it up from last night. Last night was a little too weird.
Okay.
But anyways,
right. Okay.
I received today in the mail from the FMK Firearms one of their polymer lower receivers.
Oh, is that what? So that's an eagle, kind of like an eagle shield.
Yeah, that's their logo. Yeah, FMK.
Oh, it's cool. So that's a polymer. That's just the lower. The upper is not polymer.
Yeah, the upper is normal aluminum or alloy.
Okay.
The bottom is a polymer lower. I met him at the SHOT Show, the owner of the company.
Okay.
His lower has no reinforcements in it.
That sounds
terrible. I asked him about that, and he says, "Mine don't need it."
We can test that with a machine gun lower tomorrow or upper tomorrow.
Well, this is semi. This is semi right now.
Yeah.
After we shoot it semi, then we'll drill the extra hole, and yes, we will run it like.
Okay, so we're supposed to torture that thing.
Yeah.
And see
well, I'm gonna shoot it on this setup, which this is Adam's Arms piston driven upper.
That's going to be pretty hard on it too, then.
Oh yeah.
With a compact entry stock from Safety Harbor Firearms.
That looks
is
good.
Not a stock. That is a compact entry brace. Remember, kids, it's not a stock.
Okay.
You're very true,
Okay, babyface.
We do not break the law around here. That is a brace.
Anyways, I wasn't going to say what I was going to thinking, but anyways,
yeah. First of all, lies. Those are all lies. That's number one.
I'm going to do it like Adam Kraut does. He never puts it to his shoulder in public.
Oh,
such a ridiculous thing.
Oh.
He does it for the SP Tactical before he starts.
So you're saying Adam Kraut can actually get it to his shoulder? Damn, that's some skills.
He doesn't.
Did he do stretching exercises? How the hell does he get it to? How the hell does he get it to his shoulder? I don't understand that.
Adam, what? We'll get what? The stock or his gimmick? No, he don't get his gimmick to the shoulder. Yeah,
forget it, Walter.
Yeah, I know.
It's Friday. It's Friday.
I know you're trying to be funny and have fun.
Yes, I want to have fun today, whatever.
Hey, want to have fun.
Yeah. We went late last night.
I missed that part.
Yes, and FYI to everyone, we're gonna probably take off. So last night went to like almost 3 hours, but I'm gonna probably, I already chopped that off. So. In the future, when people are looking at it, it won't be that long. So we cut that down at the request of Patrick R. Cut it down, just so that everyone knows. I hope everyone had a good time last night. I think I went to sleep at 2 o'clock in the morning.
That's
crazy.
Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes.
Another thing we're gonna do tomorrow. I'm going to Hanks to shoot tomorrow. Anybody hadn't heard that already?
Yes,
we're going to have a single stack shoot off. I'm bringing the Smith & Wesson here.
Right.
My son has a new Taurus.
Got the
you got the 365, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then Hank's got the 43, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've got a 43 and a 365 and a shield.
And I'm going to dig into the safe and bring I have a Star Ultra Star, which is an old school polymer single stack.
Okay.
I've never heard of that.
Same guys that made like the Star Model B?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And I might even bring some old school single stacks like the Star BM.
Mm-hmm.
And, kind of compare the two.
Yeah, I got your Star BM right here.
I bet you do. That's that Crohn's disease talking.
Oh, you bastard.
So I'll show you guys what came in for me.
That's a zinger. I'm going to get you back for that one.
What do you get?
Check that out.
Watch parts. Uh-oh.
It's a Miyota, I think it's an 825.
That's a self-winding.
That's one of the good ones, right?
It's a Miyota movement that's going to be going in that watch whenever it clears customs. Ugh.
Oh, so what's the frequency on that? Like 28,000 something?
It's probably one of the lower because this was only like $50. It wasn't expensive. If you go for an ETA, like this has an ETA in it. These ETAs go for like one wholesale on these ETAs is like 140.
What is that has an ETA in it?
This is the Hamilton.
Oh, very nice. Okay, yeah.
And then this one also has an ETA. This is the Tudor. These beat a little bit faster. Is there a joke somewhere?
Listen, there's nothing wrong with beating fast. I prefer that.
So I don't know. I don't actually know the beat rate on that one, but it was only like $50. So the whole watch is going to cost just over $100. So I'm excited. I'm ready for it to come out. I want to see what it's going to be like.
Cool. You're not supposed to put that together until we do a video.
No. I can't put it together until we have a video going. So
right. That's supposed to be on a video. I'm just informing you right now. I know you like to skip the video part.
No. So I may do some test fitting whenever the parts come in, just so I know what I'm doing. And then it'll make it look like I actually know what I'm doing.
What you're doing?
Yeah.
Yes. Like you don't ever do that. That's what you do all the damn time.
Well, let me just make sure. It's not like we don't ever do that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Very cool. Yeah, that's there's actually a website that you can go to that tells you about different movements.
Let's see.
So if you just search Miyota 825 movement, there's some things that'll come up and you can go there and see all this.
You guys are too hardcore.
Yeah. Okay, so Walter, what we mean by movement is that's the engine. The movement.
Yeah. Self-winding, mofo.
Just FYI.
It is a 21,600 beat per hour, so 3 hertz.
Okay. All right.
I think what the kind of mid range is, or your average is what 28,000 or something like that.
I like a 28,000.
Yeah, it gives that nice sweep. A nice smooth sweep.
Yeah, that nice rolly kind of look that everyone likes. You can get
talking all technical and shit to me.
Yeah.
Hey, Babyface, did you ever get to shoot the M1A?
Did I shoot the M1A? No. Yes. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
That's right. That's
yep,
right.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Do you? Is there any chance you got a part coming for me to test out for the crink? Maybe.
You talking to me?
I sent. I sent Chris that.
You mean that scope based thing.
Yeah. Did that ever become a thing?
No, because nothing hasn't moved forward.
Is Chris coming tomorrow?
Yes, he is. He's supposed to.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Okay. Because
So you two can rap.
Cool.
Yeah.
Version 2 is in his hands. It just needs to be done.
Okay. The 904 guys are also coming tomorrow.
It's gonna be a hell. Should we just bring some food or something and cook out?
I'm gonna.
You might want to. Lola's working tomorrow, the weekend.
Yeah.
So we are totally doomed.
I'll bring like a box of burgers or something.
There's gonna be no one there to boss me around and tell me what to do. Give me a hard time.
Means we'll get nothing done the whole time.
I guess I'll have to step in.
Oh, right. Okay, Walter. Sure.
Crack the whip.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. We're definitely doomed now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna bring some burgers, babyface?
Yeah, I'll pick some up tonight. Let me make a list.
And buns?
Nope, I'll pick that up too.
Okay, well, I'll bring. I'll stop like I normally do at Publix on the way up and grab some charcoal and.
Sweet.
And
Hank, you do have a grill, right?
Yeah.
This is very for anybody watching. I'm sorry that we're making grocery lists, but this is what we're doing tonight.
Let me explain what normally happens. I stop at Publix on the way up and get food. And everybody eats it.
And we just pick off of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question.
So when I don't pick something up for everybody else to eat, and I bring my own lunch, I'm like, "Where's mine?" I'm like, "At the store."
Yeah. So I'm trying to understand the logic of what you're saying.
I'm coming to your house.
I know. Bring in the ammo and the guns and the food
and the grub.
And I am providing the dirt.
Then
I don't know.
Then he's got the gall to say, "Did you bring me some regular Coke?"
Yes, I don't drink anything diet.
I know.
Yeah.
So I always make sure
anti-diet around here. We're not communists.
I always make sure for little Hanky that we always have.
Yeah, little Hanky likes the Coke, but so does Big Hanky. Yeah, so does Big.
Little Spanky. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's gonna be. It's gonna be fun.
All right. No worries.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We'll get a lot of work done.
The Archangel says, "Don't worry, I'm dry rubbing ribeye right now for tomorrow."
Oh.
Wait for the joke. Somebody's gotta have something there.
Dry rubbing the ribeye.
Yeah, never do it. Dry rubs. It's no good for you. It's no good for you.
What?
Yeah, messes up your skin.
What?
Yeah, stay away from that. You gotta stay away from that kind of stuff. Let's go through this really quickly and try to shout out everyone. SoCal Gunner, Flopping Garbage is out there. By the way, please, people, thumbs up, smash the thumbs ups. Okay, share this video. If you are not subscribed, please do subscribe right now. Somewhere down there, you can subscribe and then ring the bell so you can be notified whenever we're going live. And this is brought to you by Osprey Defense right there. Shout out to those guys.
Yeah, we got to play with that thing. Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's not me with the double entendres now. That's Walter. That's Walter doing that. Let's see. Okay, we got the Archangel. We've got let's see, it's the STL Storm Spotter. Richard Hughes is out there. Chris Williams, Brian Wyatt, Pixamite, Rob Avis, Jade Grew, Michael Bender, Yinek Stoner is out there. Dan Hates You says, can Walter hook me up with a free gun? You must have an answer for that one.
Listen, Walter. I got a pipe, a shotgun shell, and a nail for you.
This ain't no damn Obama telephone.
I know.
Here now,
That's long gone.
Yeah. Flopping Garbage says, for you peeps in Florida, SpaceX launch tomorrow.
2:45 in the morning is SpaceX.
Oh God, never mind. That's barely tomorrow.
I actually thought about getting up because you'll be able to see it from my house. You guys will be able to see it too
at night. I guess that's pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Even though that isn't space shuttle booster motors, you'll still see the flame
cool.
at that time.
Yeah, but since you want to get to work early here tomorrow, we got a lot of work to do.
I ain't getting.
You're making it sound like fun, but it's actual work.
I'm gonna be sawing. I'm going to be cutting down the great forest.
That's right.
Somebody has to make the videos. We make so many videos when we get together
that they never.
Not all those videos are published.
They never make it to past the cutting room floor.
Yeah, we've got at least 20 videos so far from
in the can.
Don't tell me that.
And we just keep doing more.
I had
Hank
to
doesn't get it done.
I had to go to Walmart today to buy some more ammo.
Oh, we got ammo, Walter. I got some ammo. Look, this beautiful.
I know.
Look at that 7.62.
Oh, I gotta bring an AK.
Are there any
Fort Scott munitions?
Is there any 223?
Oh God.
Yes, I do.
Nope,
I have
there's none.
Yeah, there is 223.
Oh,
by the way, I don't know if you guys know this, for St. Patrick's Day, Fort Scott, right? They've got 15% off, right? For up until St. Patrick's Day, they have a sale going on. If you use the Hank 10 code, you get another 10%. So that's 25% off. I'm just saying.
Does it work like that? Is it stacking or is it?
Oh, they got
10% off of.
They're letting my people stack it. Yeah.
Okay, that's a pretty good deal.
It's for the culture. Okay,
that's right.
Yeah, doing it for the gun culture, baby.
Yeah, it's for the American culture.
Yeah. Guns up, Pelosi's down.
Guns up or Pelosi. Guns up or Pelosi. Yeah, there we go.
So we'll have ammo. We got ammo, but you might want to bring more ammo because but we do have ammo. We're going to be doing some shotgun stuff.
Guys, if you're listening, bring some ammo.
Oh, you better bring some goddamn ammo.
Yeah. Do you want the 904 guys to bring any other things? Because I'd say text them now.
Meat for the grill.
Yeah. Tell them to bring coolers with drinks.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I got a box of burgers and buns coming. So
okay.
Maybe
a pack of number? Do you have one of you guys should have their number?
No. This is on you.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so now I've got to do my own texting.
You got to do your own. Yeah.
Make me bleed my own blood.
Oh dear.
Babyface, when Lola is off, you are the official.
I'm the wife.
Lola replacement.
Official
stand-in.
I take on the wifely duties.
Yeah. You and Lola are the same sign. What can I say? Okay, what do you want me to tell them, Steve? Bring what? Bring ice and drinks.
Ice and drinks.
Whatever you like to drink.
No diet stuff.
Oh, diet.
Diet. No diet stuff.
And we're gonna fire the grill up.
Like what?
Your favorite meat? You know what I'm saying?
I'm bringing that with me everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. My meat is always there, baby.
Dreamweaver Man asked Walter, has anyone ever hunted the Cape Buffalo with your 50 BMG? I'm not aware of it, but I sure wish it was me doing it, because that's one of my bucket list things to do is
hunt Cape Buffalo.
Cape Buffalo.
Those things will wreck you, won't they?
Oh yeah.
Like they'll go out of their way to kill you. Like they're like, fuck this guy in particular, and they'll go get you.
Yeah, I want to do one right in the skull cap with a 50 cal.
Oh God, no head left.
What does Cape Buffalo? Okay, Steve says, "Will do you like Bang energy drinks?" No, I don't.
Oh, I could have one.
No,
whatever he brings, I'll drink something.
Yeah.
But Walter and Babyface do.
I mean, I've never had one, so I have no idea.
I don't ever write but, so I'm going to put however.
However,
but
and
BUTT.
And furthermore, I would like to express my deep.
I got that from. Well, okay. Let me ask you. Can you guys guess why I don't? Whenever I'm writing stuff, I don't use the word but.
Trying to think of what movie that would be from.
I don't have a bloody idea.
Nope, no clue.
Yeah, Oprah. Yeah.
What does she say?
I don't know. When I was younger, my mom always watched soap operas and Oprah, which is totally ridiculous. But there was some show I saw, and she put you should never but is too negative. So,
however is a more positive word. I'll give you that.
Yeah, it's a lot better. It's a lot better.
And furthermore,
Caffeine music lover says, but.
Oh, no, here we go. My butt, your butt, everybody but.
Henceforth, forsooth. So, okay, all right. Let's see who else. Jay Brennan, Randy Peacock, Caviar Hound, Lewis 1911, Vanessa Kitty. We've got the Archangel, which I think I said, Psycho 316. Nightmare 03 says, "Damn it, Hank, I forgot my panties. Feels bad."
Oh man.
Sometimes
how do you walk out of the house like that?
Yeah. Can I ask you something? When dudes don't wear their underwear, that's called going commando. What is it called when women don't wear their underwear?
Clam jamming?
Why did I ask?
Airing it out? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Should not ask that one. Okay. Candido Torres, Muba. I think I said Muba. I don't know. Len Holt. Let's see. YNH, CB, Simpson Road, Larry, DC2, Mega Boost, Disciple, Rafael Morales. Who else do we have in here?
Bear bushing. Oh, that's good.
Rondell Stewart. Okay. James Miller, Richard Rasnick. Richard Rasnick says, hey, from Tennessee.
Hey.
Big Racer, Gundock TV. Shout out to Gundock TV. I think Lola is arranging to have Gundock TV come on the show one of these days. So
sweet.
Let's see who else we've got. Michael Bender, Eric Hammond. I think I said G42.
Little baby gun.
Yeah. G42 says, Walter, have you not made my 22 LR conversion kit for my G42?
Does anybody make that? I would shoot that.
Just when I would get it finished, Glock would decide to stop making them or something.
Yeah.
Or they would go to a triple wisp magazine, or they would go to some, or
guys,
some...
we're bringing back the Glock 19. It's the memorial version. We decided no more single stack.
What the fuck?
Yeah, whose phone is that?
That was mine. Sorry.
Seriously, man, are you from the 1920s?
Oh, you know it, baby.
You got to get some hip hop on your phone.
817 LDS gave us $1.99, but with no message, so we don't know why.
We
appreciate it.
Yes,
it'll pay for burgers tomorrow. Somewhat.
Yes. I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce this. I'm going to go with Gazelle Shelley. Gazelle. It's Gisele.
Yeah, Gazelle.
Or Gizelle. Maybe it's Gizelle Shelley. I don't know.
Kathleen Music
says, hey, Hank, how about a shout out, longtime sub from North Carolina?
Oh.
Mike. Shout out to Mike. What was that? What was that, Walt?
Catholic Music Lover says, I'm naked now, right now.
That's exciting.
Yes. Should we try to do something? We should try to do a Howard Stern type thing right now.
Oh God, what does that mean? Call into the show and we will hire a midget to come.
No. So have you ever seen Howard Stern's like docudrama movie thing about his life? You never saw that?
No.
It's actually pretty good. But one of the things he did for real when he was on the radio, there was this woman that called in and she liked the sound of his voice. So Howard got her to sit on top of a speaker, and he kept talking.
Oh God!
Yeah, you're getting my gist here where I'm going.
That's a dirty speaker right there.
Yeah,
that will never be cleaned again.
So I'm just saying, we can always do. What was that? Do you hear that? That's probably it's probably one of the trucks out on the highway. I heard like a real low.
Yep.
Okay. So Richard Rasnick, Rafael Morales out there. Shout out to Rafael. Let's see who else we got. Big Racer, Fearless, Orca Tactical, Scamp 900.
You know what? You know what we're going to use
Drucifer's out there. I'm listening to you, Walt. Sorry.
You know what we're going to use for a target tomorrow?
No.
I'm tired.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm tired of seeing these things in my space.
Yeah, let's blow him up. Let's put some tannerite up his butt.
I got wood, he said.
That's not the first time that's ever been said. Okay, let's see who else. Let me see. I don't know if I missed anyone. If I missed anyone, shout out to you. Panhead 413. And I think that's
DCG 44. He says here.
I see the Tyven shows out there. Jake Delahome. DCG 44, as you said, Dreamweaver Man, Hillbilly Nitro, Dwayne Herman.
Lynn Holt, I thought you gave that away. We tried. We have tried multiple times.
We have given some away.
I gave some of those away, but those were still left over. So I tell you what, I have. Let me see here. What I got here.
By the way, Haywood Jablomi is out there.
Of course.
Shout out to Haywood Jablomi and 9mm Tony.
Probably having a drink with Big Dick Willie.
Oh my God. I wonder what happens like when Haywood Jablomi meets Big Dick Willie
Oh,
Does it get messy?
Oh God.
I don't know.
I have 3 of those, Shaun of the Dead.
Okay. How old are we?
Yeah, I know. I get accused that we're talking about dicks.
That's the best conversations always start that way.
Wait, hold on a second.
My son.
Which one of them? Which one of them?
Wilhelm.
Oh.
Yeah. So
that's what I figured that would be.
He has also lots of suggestions for the show, by the way. So.
Oh, really? Oh, somehow in my mind.
What would we do?
Well,
it can't be formulaic. We can't actually make this into something, right?
I could guess right now all the things that people always tell me. Oh, you need to divide the show into segments.
Yeah, that's what a friend told me that the other day. I was like, I was like, you don't realize how a conversation just naturally functions because it doesn't work like that with us.
You need to plan out topics.
Nope, it doesn't work at all like that.
Like,
okay,
especially Monday and Friday.
Yeah. I have 3 Shaun of the Dead things, right?
We're gonna blow them up.
2 in this box and 1 in the other box. I don't have any personal connection to them at all. I don't give a rat's freaking ass what happens to them. But I would give them away to somebody if
that requires you paying for it.
If you shoot them up, they'll be sexier or something.
Oh, yeah, I don't mind shooting them either.
It's like these, right? Like this thing has a bullet in it, and it's worth some money.
Like Shaun the Dead will have a bullet in it too, and, and another bullet, and another bullet, and maybe we can videotape it hopping across the ground as we shoot it. I don't know. I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, David Cardinal says, "Don't blow up, Ed. What will you pose next to the Caltech RDB wood stock kit?"
I wish they would come out with that.
Yeah.
Don't hold your breath.
Yeah, that's called vaporware.
Somebody's gonna have to do that on their own. Yeah, they're not really gonna do that. So
no, they're not gonna do that.
Carolina EDC reviews. Lifestyles are locked and loaded. Need to contact Funko Pop and get them to make some characters of you, Walter, and Babyface P.
Oh,
you know,
that's imagine.
That's a good idea, but I am personally afraid of being on the internet looking through porns and seeing somebody splooging on a thing of me. That is my personal nightmare.
So are you saying that people do that?
It's
do all kinds of craziness.
Rule 34. If it's out there, there's a porn of it.
So I don't know. I'm not really. That's not the level. When that happens to you, then you know that you're.
Just think, Hank, and this is gonna get you. You ready? That there are people out there that I guarantee put this podcast on and fall asleep to it because it's soothing.
Really?
People, I guarantee there's somebody out there that listens to your voice and falls asleep to it. Does that freak you out a little bit?
Yeah. Or we are boring the living crap out. I don't know if I want that, man, because when you hear sounds when you're sleeping, it affects your dreams.
Oh God, can you imagine the dreams they would have listening to this crap?
I don't want people dreaming about doing it with me.
Rafael Morales had a good idea. I'm gonna give him. He was talking about the Kidney Society thrift store near McGill Air Force Base.
Oh, there you go.
But I might just take him over to Salvation Army too. So
yeah,
somebody will buy that for $1.
Yeah, you know, I don't have any problem with that. So
yeah,
we'll blow some stuff up that's more better. So
okay. Crackbot says Hank Strange sex tape reveal.
That sounds scary to me.
Oh boy.
Oh dear. Okay.
Brian Quick says that's why you cover your computer camera with something opaque. And let's see, Hank, you need to talk about the Marley. What is that?
The Marley. Hank, you need to talk about the Marley. And Marlin? Maybe it's some sort of Marlin?
I'm not sure what that is. And Simpson Road Larry says, I fell asleep multiple times during the show last night.
Well,
yeah.
Okay. My apologies for that, because
that wasn't my fault.
We have not really done our job correctly if you fell asleep. So I will take all the blame for everything.
Perfect.
That happens on the show. At the end of the day, it's my fault when we're on air. When we get off air, I blame it all on Babyface.
Lola. Or Lola, yeah.
Lola.
Okay, that's true. You guys know me too well.
Yeah.
You guys know me too well. RTS guys out there, he says, evening to everyone. And Tyven Show says, at Hank, at Walter, I call dibs.
What on the?
I don't know what he's calling dibs on.
On the little
Yeah.
On the Shaun of the Dead zombie thing.
Yeah. Dreamweaver Man says, Hank, you need to talk about the Marlin 336 on podcast 336.
Marlin about it tonight.
Marlin 3. I don't even know what
that's like an old school gun, isn't it? It's a nice lever gun.
Unpack test
3030. Oh, who has that gun?
I actually have one downstairs. I don't have a Marlin. I don't know. It's a Marlin brand. It could be a Marlin. It was made for like Western Auto.
Okay.
So it could be a Winchester.
Probably a Marlin or a Marlin or a Winchester. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's probably one of the two. It's an old beater. You know what? I'll bring it tomorrow because I've never shot it.
Oh, it might be a Model 94 Winchester.
Yeah. When I look it up here, and Fancy has a video on it. Says favorite lever action Marlin 336.
Do you know what I decided I want, and I don't know why? Have you seen the Smith & Wesson R8? Is it called the R8? Rex 8?
What is it?
It's the revolver.
Oh, 8-shot 57.
Yeah, Smith & Wesson R8. The big ass, yeah. And they all come from the Performance Center, so they're all like tuned. They're really cool. Expensive though.
Yeah, I always wanted to get it. Once I touched it at the SHOT Show, the Smith & Wesson 50 cal.
Oh, the 50. What do they call it? 500 Smith & Wesson.
Yeah, with a little bitty short barrel, just completely obnoxious.
Oh yeah,
my God! Could you imagine what that feels like?
Kaboom!
Does the lever gun eject out the top or the side?
I think depends what gun. It's probably some Marlin that goes out the side.
I think it's a side ejector. You know what?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Isn't it? It's side loading, right?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Brian Quick says some redneck right now is saying Marlin 336 and 35 Remington. That's all you need right there.
Well, that is pretty good.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's not a bad combination. Brian Wood asked me if I had any problems putting the Galil together. Well, the last one I put together here, I had somebody else do, so I had no problems with it, and he didn't.
Yeah, that's always the easy way, I guess.
Yeah, that was I got lazy on that one. But somebody offered to do it for me as part of a previous deal, and I couldn't say no.
Okay.
This one here, when I built it, it was a labor of love and a lot of trial and error. But the one I made my own receiver with.
So was that? What do you mean, like a previous deal? Was that part of some kind of trade or something?
Yeah.
Always got trades going on.
I traded for somebody for an upper, and then he built some stuff for me.
Okay.
And then when I mentioned about the Galil and what it would cost, he said, I'll do it for you, no problem. So I'm like, holy, it got in the box that day and was gone. So
okay.
And then the other Galil I have 3 of them.
Yeah. Walter gets very serious with the gun stuff. He does not play around with the gun stuff or the deals. When the deal comes around, you don't. You jump all over that deal.
You get on it. This is a Century Arms gun here that I took the collapsible stock off and got this nice wood stock for it. So
yeah, we were showing that one, but I like the one that's I guess that's the one that the guy put together for you. The one that it has that really nice patina on it. I like that one.
That's what I call battlefield pickup.
Yeah. So
he would have painted it all nice. It looked like brand new.
Don't paint that thing. No,
but I said no. Just all I did was I parked it. The barrel was in the white. Before I sent it to him, and I parked the barrel. So it had some color on it, and everything else is the way it came. So, yeah, especially like the stock. That stock is really nicely worn, and
it's got a. Yeah, see, that looks good, man. I like that.
Yeah, they're coming tomorrow, so
yeah, we'll do some stuff. We'll make videos. Videos will be lost in the twilight zone.
Yeah, once you go Galil, you won't go back. I guarantee.
Yeah, here we go. It's a Revelation model 205 3030 Winchester from Western Auto Supply.
Yep.
So, has that been in your family for a while or something?
I have no idea. My cousin let me borrow it, quote, and then I'm probably never going to give it back.
Don't ever let Babyface borrow guns because you'll never get it back.
Well, this is what he considered his beater because it's all like, it's not pitted. But
that's his beater?
Oh this is like the beater gun. He was like, yeah, you could use it to jack up a car if you need to. It's not any good shape. So I don't know what it is. Let's see what a Revelation 205.
Have you run the serial number and see how old it is?
Tim Norton says it's a Marlin.
Right, but run the serial numbers when you get a chance. Just see if it's like from the 60s or something like that.
All right.
Okay, Revelation's not the brand name.
That's the model.
No. That's the okay.
It was branded to Western Auto, but Western Auto didn't make anything.
Revelation was one of Western Auto's brands.
Oh, okay. Archangel says, talk about the new Fort Scott munitions 6.5 Grendel round. Your thoughts?
I never shot 6.5 Grendel.
I have shot 6.5 Grendel. I haven't gotten any of the 6.5 Grendel. I think I've got do I have a gun? I know I have 6.5 Grendel ammo. I don't know if I have a gun.
Yep. Marlin, look at that. It's a Marlin 336.
Oh, it is.
Oh. But Armin Access is a Revelation Western Auto Supply Model 200, which is a Marlin 336.
Okay, so Monday, when we do Free for All Monday, you got
a Marlin 336 to talk about. I'll bring it tomorrow. We'll shoot it.
Walter, how come you don't have a Marlin 363 whatever's?
I got a 4570, son.
That's a real gun right there.
No, that one I've shown you guys before, the stainless steel one. Yeah.
Okay.
Grills and Guns was asking me what I think about the SKS. SKS is an awesome rifle. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a good gun.
Yeah, you can't. I'd take 20 or 30 guys with SKSs over 10 or 15 guys with fancier new assault rifles that don't know how to shoot them.
Yeah, but hold on a second. That's a layup question with Walter. Of course, he's going to say it's awesome.
If it's between, well, here's the thing: is it between an SKS and an AK? Because I go for an AK over an SKS.
If I had to shoot longer distance, I'd go SKS. But
you think so?
Versus an AK, yeah.
Yeah. Let me see, AK or SKS. I will take an AR-15. Thank you.
and then after a couple days, and you fell down the dirt once, and it wouldn't work.
Actually, ARs have tighter tolerances than AKs,
and you just say exactly why it does. Well, anyways,
but I've torture tested a. Do you remember that? Do you remember? Have you ever watched that video, Walter?
Watching Hank's videos, none of us do that.
Where I torture tested, do you remember that with Yak Yaz? This is a long time ago.
Okay.
We torture tested a Tavor, an AK, and an AR-15, actually a Colt 6920.
Yeah.
It was a very long video, and I'm never doing that kind of stuff again because I almost died of a heart attack. By the way, these are just I'm using these empty 22 mag shell casings here. Someone on this Black Widow video was like, "Oh my God, you dry firing that thing. I just had shock waves go through my body every time."
You had empty cartridges in it.
No, I think when I was dry firing it, I didn't.
It's not going to hurt it that bad.
It falls on when that thing comes down.
It doesn't actually contact the blade that hits the rounds actually just goes into air. Yeah. So the only thing you could do is break the pin off. So it's not going to hurt the
it's
chamber.
Flat. It's flat metal when you do that on those things.
Yeah, it's not going to hurt anything.
No news on anything with me and ATF yet. Somebody's asking that too. Another week has gone by. So yes.
Yeah. Well, sorry to hear that, man. I mean,
that's not on. Well, yeah. I did have some other good news today, and I made some. That the Streebog is going to be, or Grand Power is changing importers from. Oh hell! Eagle Imports was bringing
Eagle Imports. Yeah.
Now it's going to global ordinance. And global. Global Ordnance has a Streebog in the running for that military contract for the subgun. But I think it's going to be better for the Streebog people or Grand Power people because they seem more interested in promoting the brand and stuff. So, but they're very interested in my products for the Streebog also. So we had a good talk today with one of their people and.
So that means there's going to be more Streebog, whatever accessories, right?
Yeah. On my end, and then they're also bringing in the latest version, which has the non-reciprocating bolt handle, delayed blowback, I think, a shorter barrel. People are
more expensive.
I don't know. I didn't ask that question.
I imagine it has to be for those upgrades.
I know the barrel's gonna be shorter. It's gonna be more K-ish, like the smaller. I don't know though. I don't think it'll be too bad. I really don't.
I can see the Sreebog taking off.
They understand the whole price point.
I think it has taken off, hasn't it?
Oh yeah,
I think it has taken off.
People who get it in their hands like it. I mean, it
shoots well.
Yeah, and and between the cool accessories that Safety Harbor Firearms are making, and the stuff that's coming out from Safety Harbor Firearms.
Yeah, but those guys are bastards, though.
What, Safety Harbor Firearms?
Yeah,
I know some people that are worse though. It's funny,
inglorious bastards, I guess.
And it's funny too. The person that I spoke to today from Global Ordnance is familiar with one of our less popular gun guys in the area here. So,
really? That's funny that they actually know him.
My condolences.
And he had nothing good to say either. So,
does that surprise you?
Yeah, not at all. Anyways, so
yeah.
On to better.
Tyven wants to know what we think about the Savage Arms 338 Lapua.
That's a hell of a deal for a gun.
I felt one. You're gonna put more money in ammo than you'll ever put into that rifle, but it still shoots just fine.
Yeah. And that's why, Tyven, I'm not going to build a 338 gun because they're so fucking cheap out there.
Yeah.
It's not worth my time.
Can you get 338 barrels in the same?
I have 338 barrels right now sitting in my shop.
Oh, you just have never built one up?
Yeah, I was going to build a upper, and then I ordered barrels. And
is 338 just a neck down 50?
No.
Oh, it's a different chambering altogether.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's more of a Magnum type cartridge, So
okay.
It's not. Is it belted? I'm trying to remember.
It might be.
It's belted, no. But I have barrels. I've been selling the barrels on eBay actually. So
really,
okay,
one by one. Yeah.
We should build one up. Build a custom one for us.
Yeah, I'll probably build one or two uppers before it's all over with. But I'm not doing it for the masses or lots of people.
Yeah.
We should build a full auto one.
Full auto bolt action.
I tell you, I build a full auto and you pay for the ammo for 338. And next thing you know, you won't even have your R8 or your house. So,
I might be able to arrange something. I might.
I don't think you're going to get free 338.
We'll reload it. We'll get all the reloading tools, and we'll have Babyface reload it. Why are you saying no?
Because you say we, and then you say who's going to actually do the work.
That was my plan. I was gonna start doing it. I was gonna have to start probably reloading ammo, and I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to. No.
Work.
Wake up! Wake the fuck up! Boom! 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 No! Mm-hmm. So I decided just to sell the barrels.
Okay, so if people are looking for barrels, they can get in touch with you.
Yeah, these are chambered blanks made by Mossberg, 30 inches long.
So you could turn it into, you put it on some sort of upper you want and turn it into something.
Yeah. I mean, being chambered already, yeah.
Are they short chambered?
We've got right now. You got 100 thousandths protrusion.
Okay.
In the back of the case, so that's enough to. Yeah. You wouldn't go too crazy, but yeah. That was my idea for my bolt head and all that stuff. So, all you have to do is get a 338 reamer and just go a little,
tiny bit more.
But the hard part's done. So,
the roughing out is already complete.
Yeah.
So. Okay. Anyone out there looking for it? Looking for that? Let us know. By the way, some good questions out there. Since it's Friday and we're just like messing around, this is probably a good time to ask questions. I know throughout the whole week there have been people asking us a bunch of questions that. I saw it, but different things are going on, so I didn't get to any of those questions. I'm trying to recall stuff. So if you've been hanging out with us and all that, and we haven't answered your questions,
don't feel
this is a good time. Let us know. Someone was asking me about the Umbrella Academy, not this week, maybe last week. Did you? I know, Walter, you don't look at a lot of that Netflix stuff, but did you see that Umbrella Academy?
No.
Yeah, it's like a graphic. It's a graphic novel thing that's on Netflix. Like basically kids with superpowers.
Was it originally a graphic novel?
Yeah, it was written by some rock and roll guy. Some rock star was the one that came up with the idea, and someone else did the artwork, and then they made it into a TV show, which I think was decent. I usually don't like a lot of Netflix stuff. I'm actually happy they canceled all the crappy Marvel stuff that they had going. I know, Babyface, you like that.
Some of it I do, some of it I don't.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Depends on the
show. Oh shit! What just fell down? The $900.
A gun.
The $900 AR-15 fell down. That's what.
So it's got Ellen Page. That's one of the biggest negatives.
I was gonna say that's the only downside. Did you see her? Did you see her going after
crying?
Who?
I saw her complaining about the whole Jussie Smollett thing before.
Wait, what was she complaining about?
She before most people, we all knew it was a hoax.
Yeah.
Before that, she was crying and carrying on of the
how dare.
Yeah, of it all. So what did she do?
No, she went after what's his name? Plays Star-Lord.
Because he's religious.
Because he's religious. Yeah, she went after him because he's religious. I was like,
oh my god, shame on him.
Yeah, exactly. Chris Pratt. She was
man
like
of faith. How dare he?
She tweeted at Chris Pratt or something.
What is wrong with her?
She's an idiot.
People are allowed to be not religious or anything but in between.
That's their world. You know?
Here's on the Blaze. Howard Kurtz calls for liberal actress Ellen Page to apologize to Mike Pence over Smollett hoax. Because I guess what did she say about Pence?
Oh, she's always going after people. But because Smollett was putting all of that on MAGA and Trump and
it had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, but here I call for Ellen Page to eat a sandwich because she's a skinny bitch.
Thank you.
Okay. That's what I call for.
I mean,
stop looking like you just came from a concentration camp.
I mean, you can't tell her to eat a dick because she's not into that.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
it's getting spicy tonight up in here.
Who would put their schlong in that?
You're gonna give her a protein shake
in that mess.
But
put your dick in crazy. You never do it.
Yeah. So anyway, the Umbrella Academy though, I actually liked it. I thought it was pretty good. So
need to watch. Have you seen?
And Rondell Stewart says he liked it. He also said Klaus made the show. I think Klaus was a good character. And number 5 was also another good character, but Klaus was my favorite character on there. Oh. I don't want to mess it up for you because you two haven't seen it yet. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Have you seen Happy? It's was an FX show that's now. Have you seen it? Did you like it?
Yes, I did actually. I thought that was pretty cool too.
I have that. I added that to my list like 2 or 3 days ago that I want to give that a watch. It looks pretty funny. Yeah,
Happy's pretty good. It's like pushes the boundaries a little bit. So, but I like the Umbrella Academy. I think a good like original premise. There's obviously things in there, and there's gun stuff that's really crazy. But I think overall it's decent. The music on it is pretty good. They have a really good soundtrack of popular songs and like things from the 80s and all of that. Really good. Mary J. Blige is one of the characters in there.
We'll have to give it a watch.
Yeah, so it's overall it's a pretty good thing. Like I said, I think Klaus was probably that actor. He's not American. I think he's like Irish or Scottish or something like that. But I think that guy was a good actor. He just made me laugh all the time. So
he's not that old.
I carry my revolver in single action. Says Hank, check out Into the Badlands.
Into the Badlands, yeah. Into the Badlands. I don't think I watched it yet, but I heard of that. So
man, it's very well received. It has very good ratings. Whatever.
Into the Badlands.
Jesus, yeah, very highly rated on
Google. Jesus.
It's an AMC show.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think I've checked it out yet. I'm also looking forward to Enter the Spider-Verse.
Enter the Spider-Verse.
It's on
not Spider-Man.
Spider-Man,
right?
Yeah, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. It's out on iTunes and all that.
Yeah.
You don't like Spider-Man?
They work. There's been so many freaking dimensions and this, that, and the other. And it's like, nah.
Yeah, but this one is really good.
This one's really great.
Okay, Walt, bring Spencer in and let's ask him about it.
No.
Why? No. That's a biased. You know you're going to get a biased answer.
No.
No. Why?
Wow. Let's have magazine time. Wow.
Okay. Oh, look, here comes Spencer right now.
Uh-oh. Ask him.
Hang on.
Oh.
He's already got an X-Men t-shirt on.
Yeah.
Start now.
Say that again.
You guys were talking about Into the Spider-Verse?
Yes. What do you think about it?
I thought it was a fun movie.
There you go, Walter. Why? What was your favorite part about it?
My favorite part about it, seeing the different versions of different types of spider people in the movie.
Oh, okay, cool, yeah.
Like Miles Morales and Spider-Gwen.
Yeah, Spider-Pig.
And Spider-Pig as well.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm looking forward to. I can't wait to see Spider-Pig. See, Walt, you don't know what you're missing.
Hey, somehow I'm just, you know.
Yeah, you're just behind the times, man.
Is this the cartoon movie?
Yeah, it's the cartoon Spider-Man.
Oh, I didn't realize.
I guess I'll just have to build another Galil.
I didn't realize that was a movie. I thought that was a video game.
No, that's a thing. It's coming out.
All right,
but
it's kind of like it's animated, but it's kind of a different looking animation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like cell shaded almost.
Yeah, and it goes through a whole bunch of in all these alternate parallel universes.
No,
there's different Spider-Mans. Yeah, listen, did you look at the Joe Rogan show? If you looked at Joe Rogan, you would have heard freaking Alex Jones explaining how you can take some DMT or something like that and go into the different dimensions and talk to the aliens.
Take the BNT.
I don't know. I don't know about drugs, so
only BNT I know is a gun.
No, DMT.
Oh, DMT.
Yeah, Dick Meat Thomas.
Oh, dear.
Dat Mad Turbo drug.
Yeah,
I think it's time. And on that note, on magma, magma,
Walter,
or mega, whatever the hell it is.
Walter doesn't want to hear. Yeah, see, Spencer, Walter was trying to keep you out of this. He didn't want us to talk about Into the Spider-Verse, but it's got what's its Rotten Tomato score? What is it, 100% or something? Right?
It was like 97. It's really high.
99 or something.
Yeah, really high. So. Most anticipated thing was in the movie. I think it's actually still in the movie theaters. So there you go. All right, Walter, we're boring Walter. We'll move on.
Back to guns.
Yeah. You can talk movie. That's all right.
Yeah, Walter, what musket did you use when you were in high school?
A Brown Bess. One that we stole from the Redcoats.
Yeah. Red Bear saying something about Netflix. Gorillas and Guns says DMT attaches to your dream receptors.
Globo homo. Netflix equals globo homo.
Yeah.
Dimethyltryptamine.
Yeah.
Dimethyltryptamine. Your brain actually naturally produces it, which they were talking about on Alex Jones and Joe Rogan. So if you're a dude that has a big neck, Walter's looking around. If you do that has a big neck and maybe you have sleep apnea like I do, where your brain is getting choked off from oxygen, sometimes that happens to you. Maybe that's why I have all these wild, vivid dreams.
Roll over.
Yeah. But what happens is when that happens, sometimes, it activates the receptors. And then the aliens start like tuning into your frequency.
Oh, God. That's how all these people get abducted. That's what it is.
I told you this. I said this yesterday. 50% of what Alex Jones says is true, and the other 50% will be true.
YNH is asking, what's a good price for a Galil receiver?
They're expensive, like $450.
Yeah, you're probably going to pay $450, $500.
That's why I've never built one. The parts kits are super cheap. The receivers are expensive.
I'm not saying that's a good price. I'm just saying that's the price.
That's the going rate.
We have been talking about some receivers in the shop, but I don't know if that's ever going to happen. I have a feeling if things go like they could go, I'll get more freaking stuff to do than I know what to do with. So
okay, so do you think we're heading? And this is a gun-related thing for everyone out there who's like, okay, these bastards are not going to talk about guns, which we did. Look at that. I'm cocking this gun. Boom.
Polymer on your ass. That's what I'm saying.
Look, half cock. Ooh.
Glock.
Okay. Full
Glock
cock.
19.
Full cock. Yeah. So what was I saying? Because I forgot now. We were going to talk about guns.
But your ass.
I can't even remember.
I don't know. He was going to bring up something.
Yeah, it was going to be brilliant. It was going to be.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
For the people who say we're not talking about guns.
Oh,
we're not. We're not going to talk anymore about guns.
I remember that. This is not a gun show. So anyway, you know what, Walter? What do you think? Because I'm seeing signs that like certain markets are going to take a downturn. stock market, real estate market. The gun market is showing signs. So you're thinking
the gun market is already slow right now.
Okay.
So, okay, when the rest of the country, in 2008, then we got Master Obama elected, and the gun business went like freaking nuts, and the rest of the economy went. If the economy takes a dive and they start talking about banning guns, guess what's going to happen? It's going to get busy as a motherfucker. Okay,
they're already talking about banning guns. They just passed a couple of bills in the House.
I know.
I don't see anybody going like Momo, Yeah, I don't see any of that Momo stuff happening.
Well, not yet.
Don't start it up yet.
Not yet. Want my here's my prediction about this. I'm not happy that that's not happening. I think people, for whatever reason, people are being real passive about this. Gun guys, excuse me. Gun guys are being real passive about it. I think these gun guys are going to wait until we get President Ocasio-Cortez, and then they'll activate.
President Ocasio-Cortez. I mean, people are stupid, but they're not. And I'm going to use this with people are going to get pissed off. They're not fucking retarded. Okay.
Really?
Okay.
Listen, I'm with you, but didn't this woman?
She doesn't like when the guy took pictures of her eating a hamburger. She was very upset about that. Oh my!
Was she really?
Yes.
What was the hamburger thing though?
She came out saying she's not supposed to. Meat's bad, and cow farts.
Oh, right. That's true. She's not eating. Yeah.
Then she got caught eating a hamburger with one of her helpers.
Oh, naughty!
Oh, naughty. But that was bad. You can't take picture of socialists doing what they do. You're not supposed to.
If you ever saw Harry Potter, you're in trouble.
Well,
so she got busted eating a hamburger.
Yeah. Bless her heart.
So she got mad about that.
Yeah, she doesn't like that kind of thing.
But guess what though?
Yes, sir.
People elected her in New York, and people give her a lot of money in New York.
That doesn't mean that everybody else will vote for her nutty ass either. So don't.
They're gonna vote for someone nutty. So this is not what I want. This is not what I want. What I'm saying to you is I think people are so asleep at the wheel right now that they're going to wait until they wake up one day and they're like, what the hell? Kamala Harris is president.
The only reason you're hearing about these people is because of the media. If it wasn't for the media, nobody would know who the hell she is. And Kamala Harris too, by the way. Because she's another nut job that don't know what the she's doing either. I mean, it's obvious when you hear some of the things these people say and these things they support, supposedly. What I just saw about her father. Oh, anyways, I say. Somebody was saying back to Galil receivers, back to guns for you people that want some Gorn.
Well, I was talking about guns.
I know, but then you went into nutty old Casio and.
Yeah, set you off. You got triggered.
She's not going anywhere. I told you she's being used like a Trojan right now. Just listen to the old guy for a second, right? They're using her for attention right now. When it gets serious, she'll be cast to the side.
Okay.
You think the old politicians are going to let the new one run the show? No. No, Hank Strange.
No, except for history, because I think that Barack Obama was a senator for less than a single term.
Barack Obama
and then became president.
Remember what Joe Biden said about Barack Obama?
Enlighten me.
He was the clean and smart one, I think he said. Something in that order. Clean and
articulate.
Yes, clean and articulate.
That's the trigger word that makes the black people, not me, because as Lucretia said, I'm not actually black. But
Barack Obama is the perfect candidate, and I'll tell you why. He had no mama. He had no daddy. Can you imagine if Barack Obama's father was still alive? Mm-hmm. He was a drunk. That's how he got killed. He died his first leg got lost in a car wreck, and then he got killed in the second one. He was a fucking drunk.
I agree. Look, I agree with you. And it was perfect. It was really perfect timing for Obama. The timing.
His mother was a freaking commie, love hippie chick, running around the world, dumped the kid off with granny. Mm-hmm. That's what happened to Barack Obama, raised by a white woman, which was also a leftist, by the way, too.
Yeah, his grandmother.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. A white lady, by the way. So,
Right.
he's a perfect candidate. No crazy family. No clean and articulate. Come on, man. I mean, it was a perfect storm, you know. He was
I think it was a perfect storm. I agree with you on it being a perfect storm.
And everybody thought that he was going to change the world and everything. Everybody would just get along.
The weird thing about all of that is it was a perfect storm because of Bush being in the White House and the pendulum swinging back because of people's reaction to Bush. The crazy thing about it is now, like, Bush and Michelle Obama are so close. They hold hands and stuff like that at funerals.
Oh, they pass things.
That creeps me out. I'll tell you why. Because why are they so close now?
They kiss and all this.
It's a fucking game.
Because they both play the game. That's why.
Yeah. And the Clintons were at Trump's wedding. Come on.
What's the name of that chick that was Bush's like Secretary of State again?
Condoleezza Rice.
Condoleezza. Yeah, every time Condoleezza sees that, she's like, "Oh my!" you know.
Well, at least Condoleezza don't got bigger shoulders than Bush, so.
Poor Condoleezza. When I see like Michelle Obama holding hands and stuff like that, you know, it makes me think. Look, I was raised by a crazy old Indian lady.
Well, but
and she was actually a fan of Bush, believe it or not. George Bush, don't.
I don't dislike him personally. I think he was weak on a lot of areas, but you know.
She always, you know how they do that test, like when they ask people about presidents, like, who would you like to have a beer with? My mother would always say she would always choose George Bush for some crazy reason.
Because he used to party. That's why.
Yeah, and I'm like, why do you want to have a beer with that dude? You know, but the thing is, maybe there's something going on there, man. Maybe, you know, Michelle is catching feelings for W, you know.
Well, maybe she wants a man. Or it wants a man, or whatever it is. I don't know.
He does.
Something's going down there.
Maybe he wants a he. I don't know.
He wants a he.
I'm playing the whole.
I don't really believe that. I think she's a woman. I believe the fact that she's a woman. Maybe it's like Alex Jones says, you know, like he said about the babies. There's lots of horrible things happening to the babies. There's not a joke. Lots of horrible things happening to the babies out there. Who knows what kind of experiments? You've got human pig hybrids. You know, not just in the Spider-Verse. Human pig. It's real. It's for real. Babyface, Google it.
I'm sure it's real. I'm not questioning. It's just this conversation is going.
Okay,
crazy.
let's get back. Let's focus on the guns.
Yeah, no,
we keep sidetracking.
Can I just, if anybody's listening that just sent me a Facebook message about their stuff, if you have a question about an upper or anything you bought from me, call me on the phone. Don't do this. This don't fucking work. So it works, but I don't
understand what you mean.
I don't do business on Facebook Messenger. Okay, if you have problems with something, call us. Because if I don't respond to this, and you get all pissy, it doesn't make me respond to
so some of the younger people today don't understand how the telephony thing works.
Hello.
No, people don't understand that.
Well,
Babyface, like 9 times out of 10, he is communicating with me with text.
I text all the time too.
Yeah.
But I don't text about.
I gotta aggravate him. That's my trick. I get aggravating, and then he just gives up, and he FaceTimes me.
When something is like you're having a problem with something, you have questions. Hello. 5-second phone call most of the time. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Not send me a text, and when I don't answer, get all pissed off. Doesn't worry me.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So
Facebook message. Sorry.
No, that's a good thing out there. I think that people, you know, for whatever reason, some people do use social media and stuff like that.
It's become a crutch.
Okay.
For a lot of folks that can't talk.
So when can they call you? Can they call you on the weekends?
No.
Can they call you in the evening?
No.
Okay.
Do I look like I'm at the shop?
You're working, but I know you're not at the shop.
I'm not at the shop.
Yeah.
Don't call me on the weekend. Let me ask you something. Do you call Remington on Saturday night?
Yeah, exactly.
No.
I don't ever call Remington.
You call Xerox or whoever.
Xerox.
You call Microsoft on a Saturday night to ask if they could, No.
Mm-hmm.
You won't get nobody.
Mm-hmm.
So don't call me on, message me at midnight on Saturday night asking about tech questions.
Yeah.
If I didn't I answered somebody back one time about and then all of a sudden it was like I had to fix the problem. It would have been 1 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about your problem at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to bed.
Business hours.
Right. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
All right, I'll stop.
No, I totally understand where you're coming from. I think people need to know that.
Yeah.
The best thing to do with these things is call.
If you have a technical problem, yes, call.
Yeah. Red Bear says reject modernity. And Brian Quick says Walter is so old he remembers getting a Sears catalog delivered by the Pony Express.
That's a good subject. Sears started their whole existence basically on a catalog business. And the catalog is basically old school internet.
Yeah. Oh, yes, it is. It's the whole catalog. You know why? I'm going to agree with you. I'm not trying to cut you off your point here, but it is old school internet in lots of ways, because the first time I ever saw boobies was in the Sears catalog.
Okay. Soft porn in the Sears catalog. Yes. So what happened?
They had bras.
So Sears ditches the whole catalog thing, but they don't swing into the internet. So what's happened in the Sears?
They're going under
because they just couldn't do
what's happening. It's already happened.
Well, yeah, they just basically couldn't do how they started with that same premise of like the catalog or the catalog now is here. The catalog's not in the pages, so that's why I
don't understand your argument, Walter, because you're making the argument now for the dude who got in touch with you through Facebook.
No, what I'm saying was Sears didn't keep up with the times.
Yes, once again, the guy who got in touch with you through Facebook.
Well, but realize that, if you have a technical question, you need to call.
Yeah. Here's what I would do.
Because you can't get the gist of what they're thinking without talking.
Mm-hmm. No. I 100% agree with you.
I mean, if you have a problem with your car and it's really a weird problem, you're not going to be able to describe it on your text.
Yeah. What I would do though is copy down in a note or something like that. Please call during office hours, this number, and then just reply to people when they do that. Because I think you should respond to people on Facebook. As soon as
you reply, though, the conversation has started. And if you don't continue that, they get all weird.
Yeah. Just make it, we are out of the office at this time. Please call.
I'll be like an auto response thing. He is on vacation. Please.
The Pants says Walter had milk delivered to his house in glass bottles.
That's not that long ago.
That's not that long ago.
And you still can get milk delivered to your house. By the way, too.
Oh my God. Let me tell you something. If you millennials out there, look at Babyface. He's like, what? He's researching it right now to see.
I'm looking at holsters on eBay.
People pay good money for the service like that. People laugh about that.
No, but that was actually, I remember in England and even in America when I came here, like I was in England in the mid to late 70s. But I've been to America in the early 80s. I remember like the milk guy coming and the milk that was delicious milk. I used to when we first went to England and that happened, like I was like, oh my God, every morning someone just goes and puts milk outside the door. And I would go open it and just drink the milk. And my mom would just like beat my ass. Like, what are you doing?
What you doing, boy?
Yeah, but it was so delicious.
You crazy?
But am I wrong, Walter? That milk in those bottles was awesome.
We were a lower white middle class, so we didn't get milk delivered to our house. But but speaking of milk, I do remember they used to have in Tampa. They had actually like milk vending machines where you go and put 75 cents or 50 cents in, and you get a half gallon of milk in a cart. The paper type containers.
Oh, the box. Was it cold? Was it cold?
It was refrigerated. Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay.
But I remember it's like riding bike to this thing and getting some milk and riding back home.
Yeah. Why is Lola Strange answering something? She says, you are notorious for answering people all hours of the night.
That sounds about right.
Well, it's just one of those things. Sorry. We used to have, when we had the telephone number at the house, when I just left the house, people will call like at midnight, and when you pick the phone up, they go, "Well, I didn't expect to get nobody." And my
Why
thought
are you
was,
calling?
"Why the fuck are you calling at midnight?" Well, I'll call back. I said, "No, you got me on the phone now. Start talking." I said that to people. I don't care. Start talking.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, what do you want?
Yeah.
You know, don't call back. You woke me the fuck up. Get with it. Come on, you know. Anyways,
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. No. You see, I keep trying to talk about guns.
Friday, you know.
No, it is Friday. Okay, I keep trying to talk about guns, but just keeps pulling me back. Keeps pulling me back.
Up guns after we get off here.
Yeah. Okay, so what other questions? If you guys have other questions out there,
yeah, we'll talk about
let
the
us
old
know.
days. Yeah.
Tyven says you all live in Florida. You should have OJ delivered in the morning. No, I don't want OJ showing up at my door. That bastard. OJ shows up with like a freaking glove and a knife.
He had a golf club.
Tell OJ to stay home. He'll come to my house, motherfucker. He will get capped.
Hey, if they're gonna deliver OJ in the morning, she better be cute. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. 762 says, I quit drinking OJ. I heard OJ will kill you.
That's a good joke, actually. That's pretty good.
Oh yeah. John Dieter says our gallon of milk will have 2 inches of cream on the top by morning. Some of the best milk. Oh my God. Don't even get me started. I love milk, but I'm lactose intolerant. So now I've got to drink that special milk.
Soy junk?
No, can't do that. The soy stuff will make you
into a girl.
Turn you into a chick. Yeah, forget that. I'm not trying to transition. Yeah.
I'm trying to transition.
So and like all the other substitutes, you know, like almond milk is
not as good. It just doesn't taste good.
Yeah, rice milk.
Do you do the lactose free milk?
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff is delicious.
Yeah, the only milk I do now is chocolate milk.
Yeah, I also like powdered milk because like when we lived in Walter,
what's that?
We unplugged your headset, and now we can hear ourselves.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, when we lived in Nigeria, right, because the electricity went out all the time and all that, we had the powdered milk. Who likes powdered milk?
Ooh, I've never had that. That sounds gross.
We keep
with
backup in case you need to make something and you run out of regular milk. You can just mix it up.
Are you going to say that you like the powdered milk? Because that sounds disgusting.
Oh, the powdered milk is awesome.
Like when you're baking and things like that.
Yeah, powdered milk is so the way you're supposed to do it, right? With the powdered milk,
it's half real milk and half.
Yeah, it lasts longer, but you're supposed to take the milk and then put water in it and mix it up, and then it becomes like milk. So then either people boil it or whatever. No, I would just eat that raw.
Oh, the powder?
Yeah, the powdered milk. I would just eat that stuff raw.
That sounds disgusting.
That's why I'm big boned.
So that's what happened to you.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
And do a few lines of powdered milk and
So here's what I would do. Here's another kind of milk I like. Carnations milk. You know the Carnations milk? No, the Carnations milk in like
the condensed milk.
Condensed. Well, no, condensed milk is the thicker one, but there was another evaporated milk, I think, right? You know the one that's like evaporated and you could put it in your tea. So it's not condensed is the thick, really sweet milk. I like that. But the evaporated milk, what I would do is like on cornflakes, get the cornflakes, put a lot of powdered milk on it, and then put the evaporated milk on it, and then eat that. So, you guys are being real quiet about this. You never tried this.
I'm looking at a text that Lola sent me.
Yeah, Lola just texted both of us.
We got pictures of the freak show. The transgender freak show.
Who's
what
that?
Is that thing?
Well, I think these are
ma'am
military stuff. Yeah.
Excuse me, it's ma'am.
Oh my God, that's the craziest thing I've seen. Okay, Pentagon shuts down Democrats' demand for transgender military. I think that would be awesome. We need to put their asses on the border.
God, they're not zombies.
You know what? I've changed. Walter, you've convinced me.
Oh, dear.
No zombies on the border. We should make a transgender military, and everybody we don't like, we send them. We send the transgender military to deal with their asses.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, I'm for that. I'm 100%. Listen, they want to be their own military. I'm fine with that.
Be all you can be, baby.
We can call it the gay force. Transforce.
Is that like
not gay? It's not gay force, really. It's Transforce. We'll call it Transforce. You know, that would be so great. You have like like dudes who want to be women, then the women that want to be dudes, and we send all those folks down to the border and wherever else we need them. Nobody's crossing that border. I guarantee you right now.
Mexicans come close and they're like, never mind, I'm going home.
That's how you stop people.
I don't know. I think this will work better.
Okay. Is one of you reading that?
The article?
Yeah. Okay. This is kind of disgusting from Jafari H, but I think I have to read it because it's so disgusting. Well, okay, let me see. I'm gonna read. Oh
God, no.
So for the people listening on iTunes, remember that there is a warning on all of this stuff. So okay, Jafari H says best pancakes I ever had was made using my wife's breast milk.
No.
And Ivan,
that's cannibalism.
That's the food of the gods. The food of the gods. Ivan Kernawian? Milo with evaporated milk and condensed milk is delicious, but beware of the high sugar contained in 1 cup. Yeah. So like condensed milk is what they use in that really strong coffee.
Yeah, cafe con leche.
Yeah, cafe con leche. Yeah. Yeah. See, I like all the different kinds of milks, man. You know, powdered milk is awesome. You got to try that. You guys eat MREs, and then you're worried about, you're worried about powdered milk.
I'm not worried. I like I said, we use it for backup when we run out of regular milk for baking and stuff like that. I don't drink it or like that, but
Hank does. Hank just eats it raw.
Yeah, I know.
Hank just eats the powder.
That's old school.
Oh, that's disgusting school.
Don't knock it till you've tried it. Boss Hog says breast milk is sweet at Babyface P.
That's what I've been told. I don't want to drink it though. It's weird.
I'm staying out of it.
Okay, Walter. Oh, now you're staying out of it.
Staying out of it.
Okay, Dr. TV says, I've been married for 17 years, but miss me with the titty juice pancakes. Oh, and by the way, he used the miss me with that. Is Gun Doctor TV a black dude?
I'm guessing so.
Yeah. I'm assuming now he's a brother because he said miss me with the titty juice. That is a t-shirt right there.
Miss me with the titty juice.
Oh boy. Okay. I don't know how many times we're gonna say that before we get serious problems.
Winked off.
Yeah. Okay, so what other questions do people have out there? Anyone want to talk about this whole Cohen thing, the Cohen debacle nonsense,
the lying, the dog and pony show that the Dems are having now?
Are you gonna believe a guy that's already lied to Congress once and is a felon for it? Are we really gonna believe this guy? He now is credible for some reason.
Well,
yeah,
he now has some sort of credibility.
I thought, you know what I thought? There's a couple of things in that whole thing that I thought that was funny. It's all related to Cohen saying, "Okay, Trump's a racist." All right. What's your evidence? Like I saw there was a clip of someone's like, "What's your evidence that Trump is a racist?" And he was like, "Well, just look at how many people we hired in the corporation." What is that now? Is that's your thing? Because if you're gonna say Cohen is saying that Trump is, of all the claims he's making, he's saying Trump is a racist, which tells us that he's speaking. Someone wrote a script for him.
Right. That's the let's just say this: follow the money. Who's financing Cohen?
Yeah.
I think you'll be surprised. Oh, you won't be surprised.
So he says that, and then one of the Republican congressmen says, "Okay, you saying the president's a racist? Okay, what's your evidence of that, sir?"
Yeah.
And I'm thinking he's got some video of him and Trump attacking Jussie Smollett in the streets of Chicago, something like that.
No.
Oh, just look at his hiring practices in his company. That's a stupid thing to say. So then so they're doing this whole thing, and there's a black woman that I guess is part of the administration.
Yeah.
And she's standing up there while they're talking because, she can't actually say anything. So the Congress people have to say things, and they do this all the time, right? Someone comes there, but the Congress person has to make the statement. So the guy says, this young lady is here. Her father, was like, in Alabama and all that kind of stuff, descendant of slaves. And she's worked for the Trump family for all this time. And, the fact that you're saying he's a racist, she's against that. That bothers her. Then one of these crazy ass communist people comes out and says, "How dare you use a black woman as a prop?"
It's like,
which that itself is racist. You're saying that how dare this black woman come up there and try to, like, you're trying to say someone's a racist, and she comes up there and says, wait, the woman actually worked with Cohen. She worked with Trump, she worked with Cohen, all that kind of stuff, I saw her talking about it on Fox News, and she was like, he's just mad because he wanted to be part of, he wanted to get onto he wanted a cabinet position or something, and he didn't get it, so he's really mad about that. He's
pouting.
Yeah, since when can people tell you what to say about things? If you're going to make claims about someone, you really need to substantiate that claim.
You have some evidence about it.
We could go get pictures of, like, the governor of Virginia that believes in killing babies after they're born.
Yeah,
dressed in blackface next to someone in a Ku Klux Klan thing. Please, let's see that from Trump, so that we, if you're going to make these claims, you can't just go, yeah, he's a racist.
That's the R word is there. That's the fallback on everything now.
Yeah, that's like saying he's a murderer. Okay, who did he murder? Well, just look at the people who have, there's the people who have died in the world. What the hell are you talking about? I
don't know if anybody else saw this. I was just surfing around on Fox News and on Fox Business. Gap, JCPenney, Victoria's Secret, Foot Locker, 465 store closures in 48 hours.
Yeah. Whoa, in 48 hours?
Yeah. So,
holy crap.
Shit companies. Who cares?
Well,
there's going to be, when is Levi's closing down?
That's when is Tom's going under, too? I want them to go under.
Yeah. Dick's.
Unfortunately,
down with Dick's.
Both those brands are hipster brands. So,
yeah. I'm waiting for Dick's to close out.
God, that guy must really hate that company. Just completely hate it.
What is it called? Virtue signaling.
To who?
Somebody out there. Like we said before, there's lots of people running companies that have businesses related to guns, and they're anti-gun.
You need to get out. You need to find a new business, find a new place to work, because that is not going to fly. Yeah. Or it should.
John Dieter says everyone did stuff back in the day that they wouldn't do today. Listen, that's true. I believe that. There were things that we used to do back in the 80s, that today be like, whoa, you got to be careful. People are going to get all crazy about it. But here's the thing for me, like, lots of people always want to float it out there. I'm not, you guys know I'm not trying to defend Trump, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like I'm not like a rabid Trump supporter or anything like that. I voted for him the last time around because, wasn't voting for Hillary, but and I don't regret my vote or anything like that. But when he does stupid shit, I'm like, oh, this is stupid. But the trying to level those kinds of things against people, especially against someone,
got nothing else.
Yeah, but this is a guy who spent his whole life in the public eye, and who's had a lot of black people work for him. I remember when I've actually talked to his mother and all that kind of stuff before she died, which is a long time ago in the 90s, because she came to this hospital that I used to work at, and her driver/bodyguard was a black guy. If they don't like black people, why would they hire a black guy in New York City to drive and bodyguard his mother?
Even better,
when there was a whole bunch of white guys they could have hired.
He was a Nazi. No.
So, I mean, yeah. So there's a lot of stuff out there that I think, there's certain things that's not cool to do. If you're gonna really throw that out there at that guy, then you got to come with better
proof.
yeah, you're gonna have to come with better stuff than that. So, you know, on top of that, well, whatever. I think that, you know, like you said, man, it's just a dog and pony show.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Now on to some fun news here.
Yeah. Okay. What's up?
Granny drifts out to sea while posing on iceberg throne.
What? What now?
I guess these people were vacationing.
You have a like for this because I want to see this granny.
It's on. This is not about granny and tits or anything like that. This is about that she posts on this piece of ice on the water, and it starts to drift out to sea, and they had to rescue her. In Iceland. She was in Iceland. Woman from Texas. Granny from Texas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you know, it's just stupid human tricks. You think you're doing something cute, and next thing you know, the tide's taking you out to you know, across the ocean. So they had to rescue her.
Taking you out.
I mean, she's posing on a throne that a poor, you know, a polar bear be out there posing on that thing. So she's usurping the polar bear.
I found that amusing. So all right.
Yeah.
All you grannies out there that want to pose on an ice throne, just beware. Let's see here. Cindy Crawford explains why she still poses nude at 53. Well, I ain't arguing with that.
I can tell you in one word. Attention. What? Attention.
Oh, well, I mean, because she can. That's why.
Yeah.
Let's see what else.
She wants to make sure we're still looking.
Yeah, we're still looking. What else is going on in the world? Oh, you see where they found a 250,000 Lamborghini Huracan found abandoned in a ditch in England. But it wasn't very far away from where the soccer players practice at. So
what year Huracan?
It didn't say what year it was. There's a picture of it on Fox News. Oh, look at this. Okay. My sweet wife brought me some dessert.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I believe that. I believe
somebody ran into the ditch and then they took off.
Just left it.
Yeah.
Probably wasn't insured or registered or anything like that.
Probably it was a little liquored up or something. You know.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I mean, you know, not that anyone's going to be able to track the car back to you.
No, not at all.
Okay. Let's see.
Probably some Eastern European soccer player or something.
Yeah.
That's terrible. Let's see. I have no idea where he's from.
I think Len Holt wants to know, what is it, Walter? What's your dessert?
This is. Let me bring the podcast stream back up here. The chat stuff. It is from Costco. They have them in all the Costcos. It's like a chocolate cake, kind of thing, with all kinds of gooey stuff in it. Chocolate gooey stuff. Mm-hmm. They have them at the Costco here. I saw them at the Costco in New Orleans. It's one of those standard things they sell in the Costcos, but it's good. It's good.
Yeah. I'm very jealous of you for having a Costco. We have no access to Costco's here in Gainesville.
Sam's Club. No.
Yeah. Yeah, Sam's Club is like
low end.
It's a bootleg Costco.
It's low end. They do have a lot more stuff, I find it at Sam's.
Sam's Club?
Yeah. A lot more variety of things.
Costco's a lot nicer.
Yeah. Oh yeah, DCG 44S. Did you see the story about the 20 millimeter washing up on the shore in Oregon? Yes, I did.
A 20 millimeter?
20 millimeter rounds.
I saw that too. Yeah, they washed up on shore. From an airplane? That was an airplane round?
I don't think they really know. Well, what I read, they didn't know what it was coming from. It's 20 millimeter Solitherm. Mm-hmm. So that was like an anti-aircraft round. I don't know if that's the one that we use, but my question was, I don't know if there's any U-boats out there. I don't know. But yeah, so people have been picking it up and taking it home for souvenirs, but
so that's from something currently, like training, or that's from a long time
No, it's ago? Old.
Oh, okay.
It's World War II stuff.
Solitherm is not currently used by us anywhere. So that's what that's what the Lottie's chamber did. 20 millimeter Solitherm.
Okay. Okay. So here's I just threw this up in the chat. This is on Truth About Guns. Armed gun store employees chase down 4 robbers and hold them for the cops.
I saw that.
Yeah. First of all, if I read this title and it says armed gun store employees, does something sound weird to you about that?
Aren't they supposed to be armed?
Yeah, like Really?
I got news for you.
I'm gonna be flabbergasted when it's unarmed gun store.
Let me tell you something. Armed gun manufacturers employees would do the same thing. I guarantee you. I happen to know a couple of them.
Yeah, but not a lot of not all manufacturers out there. Their employees are armed.
No, they're probably not allowed to do it.
Some people, like, if you don't try to roll up on Keltec, because they're all armed. Yeah, they all walk around with lots of guns.
I don't have any problem with it.
No, I think that's awesome.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, so this says we hear about plenty of gun store robberies, but they typically happen after hours. These are usually smash and grab attacks with thieves ramming a vehicle through a storefront's door. There's a good reason for that. Most gun stores are filled during business hours with employees and customers with, hold on, do they have sheep in their pocket? Or do they have guns? That apparently didn't occur or matter much to would-be thieves of Bullseye Gun Gear and Pawn in Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Oh yeah, well, yeah.
We've all heard of Murfreesboro.
Yep, that's where Barrett's at, actually.
Yeah, the suspects entered the store, grabbed 2 weapons, and fled from the business. The clerks, all armed, chased after them and got them to surrender. The clerks held the 4 suspects at gunpoint until Murfreesboro police officers arrived.
That's cool.
Wow, idiot.
Do you see? Oh man, do you see this article from 10 hours ago on the Firearm blog? DIY $6 cardboard target stand. If you need somebody to tell you how to staple a piece of cardboard to some wood, then you got some more issues, and you probably shouldn't be shooting guns.
Yeah,
very basic information. Who did that one?
Len Holt asked if, wait, do they need sensitivity training, or will they be terminated? They're talking about us or us at Safety Harbor Firearms. Yeah, I got your sensitivity training right here. Yeah. No.
So here's let me see. I'm going to throw this up here so you guys could check this out. Here's another gun related thing that we should talk about here. Okay, boom. All right, this is also on the Firearm blog. New Chiappa CBR.
That is the weirdest looking thing. I look at it and I go, "What the hell is going on?"
Is it a bullpup?
It's like a plastic version of the. It
looks like that 22, that little tiny 22 bullpup that I have. The slingshot, the sling.
No.
Oh, this picture that they have here is 100% 3D printed. Like you can see the lines in it. That's a 3D printed model. That's not the full. Yeah,
it's got a stock in the back, and that's an SBR as it sits, unless they put a brace on it. Yeah.
And it looks like, honestly, it kind of reminds me of an Uzi.
It's a bullpup then. It's a bullpup.
No, it magazine's in the grip.
Oh, it is? Oh.
Yeah, magazine in the grip. Yeah. So it's a standard.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it is. Okay.
It's ugly, though.
It's interesting.
Chiappa doesn't make anything pretty, I wouldn't say.
No, they don't.
One thing
but this is a lot of polymer, though. That's different.
And exactly. You know what? And I don't like that shit. I don't like it for the sake of just making it look futuristic. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Florida Gun says zip gun. Yeah, it looks like it does, but it's you know what? I mean,
function over the polymer. Come on.
Yeah.
Keep it simple, mofo.
Yeah. Archangel says Babyface. It looks like CCA meets Uzi.
CCA.
Oh, the drop-in thing. So the modular. I mean the what do you call it? That everybody likes now, where you drop your Glock into the frame.
Oh, CAA Ronies.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, CAA.
And speaking of that, there's one of those I think on the Firearms block too, a new one.
Yeah, Panhead 413 says, "Get off my lawn with your plastic."
Hey, what watch are you wearing today?
Oh, hey.
Oh, okay. Tudor.
Here.
Black Bay Bronze.
You need this Chiappa gun to match your watch.
Yeah. Here's Walter. What's Walter wearing?
Whiteness.
I
don't have one right now.
He's wearing his wrists.
Check out this Chiappa to match your wrist. Bring out your gun to match your wrist.
And speaking of gun news today, guess what? I got an email for today.
What? Oh, 1911
from the CMP.
Well,
you got one coming?
But they're all gone.
Oh,
what? But I have my number.
Okay.
So what that means is
second round.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
What is it?
This Chiappa Rhino is badass, actually.
Oh, the gold.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that kind of design, but they're freaking expensive.
Yeah, they're really expensive.
Even the plain ones are expensive. I'm like,
I could buy a really nice 686, send it to a smith and have them go over it, customized, and it still would come under cheaper than that.
I mean, I'd get one of those. I can go get a Smith & Wesson 50 to 500 thing for that price.
What? Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just agreeing with Walter. Yeah, you can get us 500.
Yeah.
What is the oh man, what's the name of the Kimber revolver? I like that.
I like the Kimber one too, actually.
Oh man, I think those are sexy.
I like the styling of
I don't like Kimber 1911s, by the way, for anyone who wants to know. I know no one asked me. No, I don't. Every Kimber 1911 I've come across has had some.
Every P Series SIG sucks. And I'll leave it at that.
I had a These Kimbers don't look bad. They're hammerless.
Yeah, the Kimber revolvers I think are really cool, and I've shot them. They're really nice. It's like a luxury. It's like the Rolls Royce or Bentley for revolvers.
I like the styling of it. I just like the way it's styled.
It looks okay. I'm not opposed to it. This one here looks good. The K6S double action, single action with a, but they only come in a 3-inch. I want a 4-inch barrel.
I thought they made another one. It's not just one. I thought they had one this year. I didn't get a chance to go over there.
On their website right now, they have a 2-inch and a 3-inch. They don't have a 4 or a 6.
Okay.
Because I don't like the bobbed or the hammerless. I like to have a hammer on my revolvers. It's just a look thing for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
you
about,
said you like to have the hammer?
Yes, I think the hammers look good.
Okay.
Well, gives you
just the way everything feels, though, on that Kimber revolver, man. Just the way, like the fit and the feel of it. It's like you know how you can tell the difference in a cool entry level watch or a nice luxurious watch. You tell it when you feel it. It has that feel like, oh wow, this is a nice revolver compared to a lot of other revolvers out there. So if anyone wants to know what to get me for my birthday, Christmas or whatever,
Hank Strange Appreciation Day.
Kimber revolver.
All right.
Okay, so then here's something that I actually did a video on at SHOT Show, but I don't know if you guys saw it. I did throw it up here. Polymer 80 introduces IMI's Keaton pistol chassis. Works with 100 pistols. I know, Babyface, you were saying you don't like these kinds of things.
I don't like them either.
Disgusting.
Oh, the only chassis I like is the B&T one for the Glock because it's all function. It ain't polymer bullshit. It's all aluminum and it's business. So,
right.
I pulled out the Ghetto Luger because somebody was mentioning Luger in the chat. So we'll get out the Ghetto.
Yeah. Aunt Diesel Vision says we're getting Hank powdered milk for his birthday. It better be lactose free powdered milk. Otherwise, it would just.
Somebody say David Serpa says Ruger GP 100 for my birthday. Those are good guns.
Yeah, those are solid guns. Yeah. Yep.
So are we going to try to blow up the Ghetto Luger? What's going on?
Oh, you want me to bring it? I can bring it tomorrow. I just got it out to touch it. That's all.
Dallas Purcell, someone's talking about they make 1911s out of meteorites. That's Cabot guns.
Yeah, the meteorite stuff. Yeah,
that thing was like $2 million. Yeah,
that's crazy stuff. Yeah,
but you get 2 1911s mirrored 1911s, and then you also get a knife all with meteorite parts. And I think it was a couple million.
Oh my God, are you serious?
That's called money laundering.
Yeah, that's some crazy shit right there.
Yeah. I saw it at a SHOT Show or NRA or something. They wouldn't let me touch it.
That's it. They're always at the SHOT Show.
Yeah. I
walked past their booth and went.
Yeah. Actually, like Sam Andrews makes holsters for them. So if you go to their site and you see exotic leather holsters, those are all Andrews holsters. Yeah.
Cool. Good for him.
But he doesn't have one of their 1911s because he can't afford it.
Yeah.
So I'm always trying to find someone that has one. William Bethards has one. When I saw him in Maryland, actually he has a couple because he.
Does he shoot it?
Yeah, he competes for Cabot.
Oh, okay. So that's not the meteorite gun.
No.
People don't shoot though. I promise you, those guns don't get shot much.
I would shoot the living crap out of that. You
Well,
kidding
if
me?
you're a baller and you can afford that,
I'm ghetto enough to do that. That takes a real lot of ghetto to be that dude.
Is that what it takes? I just think it takes a buttload of money, man.
762 basically you could buy like a High Point factory for the price of one of those.
All right, Brian Quick says, I think Walter thinks most things are money laundering. All right, let's go through this here. Super high dollar stuff is an excellent way to launder money. Sorry.
I think it's a good way to waste money because you
artwork, laundering artwork. Have you seen the pictures of the drug guys?
Investments.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. When you have so much money, like rooms full of dollars, you can't spend because where do you take rooms full of dollars to spend it? You can't take it to the bank.
Mm-hmm.
You can't.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a way that you could take your money and put it into something that might increase in value, but it's easy for you to pick up. So if you've got $1 million and you want to get on a plane, go buy $1 million watch. Here's the problem: when you get wherever you're going, you got to be able to sell that thing.
Well, right. Unless you've got millions still coming in, and more millions coming in, and more millions coming in.
Yeah, that's the problem with all of that. Like, people always think things are, this is a good investment, which it probably is for, if you can liquidate it. Depends on how. If you're very desperate to liquidate it, have you ever been to a pawn shop?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Not to sell something, but yeah.
Oh, but yeah. So if you have something, you're like, this is worth, I paid $1,000.
Yeah.
And you go to the pawn shop and the guy goes,
I'll give you 100.
Yeah, we'll give you $75.
But if you're desperate for money, what do you do?
Yeah. So that's the whole thing about that, What do you do? What do you do? I don't know. It's a good question.
You spend, you buy a car and you fix it all up and you go, oh man, I got all this money. And it's like, well, you ain't going to get it out.
You'll never, don't ever buy rims and all that crap.
No.
You'll never, ever get that back.
No.
Have you guys seen this?
What?
Somebody posted this on my Facebook just now. Florida Senate Bill SB 1310. Minors posting firearms on social media. It's looking,
that's been out for about a week. Yeah.
Looking to outlaw. That's insane.
Yeah, they want to suspend them from school if they've posted.
Whatever happened to the First Amendment?
Freedom of speech. Jesus.
Yeah, if they didn't post a threat and they didn't do that when they were on the school property, that's none of your damn business.
Kids like going hunting with their parents. They couldn't post a picture of that.
It ain't none of their freaking business.
Yeah, it's none of your business.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. And Len Holt says something here that's really true. Some of the best firearms and firearms deals. I'm going to add that.
I've heard of some killer stuff in pawn shops. Yeah.
Now, some pawn shops are just ridiculous. They buy that thing for nothing from someone, then they go on the internet and see what the value is, and they want to sell it to you.
Yeah.
But you can get good deals.
But there are pawn shops that buy that stuff for next, and then they stick it up there for nothing, a little bit more than nothing, and people find it and go, "You see what I got at the pawn shop?" I'm like, "Holy shit!" Now you got
Rod Mills gets a lot of stuff from the pawn shop, actually.
Really?
Yeah. That's like his supermarket.
The pawn shop?
Yeah.
I like shopping.
Always
you never know what you're gonna find.
Yeah, always cool stuff in there, I think.
That's like it's not the same, but it's kind of the same. We go like the Salvation Army or something like that. You go in the store and walk around.
Yeah, I've done that in Salvation Army.
Ones in there's a couple of them down in South Tampa that are fantastic.
Really? Clothes and stuff like that. Yeah, you can find. Sometimes you can find some decent stuff.
Furniture. You can find furniture up in there.
Yeah.
I got a pair of Allen Edmonds shoes. They're like $300 shoes for like $12.
Hey, Hank, remember my clown bike?
Uh-huh.
The clown bike I rode around in the party?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Salvation Army.
Yeah, I believe that. Salvation Army is a good place to get lots of stuff, especially if it's something throwaway, like if you're gonna destroy this thing somehow and you look like, wish we could find some stuff, or if you're looking for things. I've bought stuff from the Salvation Army. Like they always have these big stuffed bears. You want to blow up a stuffed bear or something like that. Good place to find
Tannerite, man. Tannerite.
Yep.
I tell you what's also cool to shoot is those little the little electric cars for kids.
Oh, okay. The slot cars?
No, the ones they ride on.
Oh, okay.
I took one time to the machine gun shoot in Hernando at the Sportsman's Club, and by the time it was done, it was shredded in little pieces of plastic. It got belt-fed MG42 hit. It just gone.
So let's see. DCG44 says, doesn't Rod have a pawn shop buddy connection? Yes, he does. By the way, Lola likes getting like vintage clothing from the pawn shop, from not pawn shops, from
thrift stores,
Salvation Army, and stuff like that. That's how she can afford me. She got to save every penny that she possibly can.
Power Wheels, Len Holt says. Power Wheels. That's right. Power Wheels are good targets for the ring.
Yeah. And then someone said something here about me. I'm trying to scroll back and see what it was. Something about
who would have read that? Yeah, I mean,
Brian Quick says some of the best firearms are found in a guy's truck with 3% sticker in the rear window. You know what? I hate stickers and stuff like that on my car. Don't ever identify yourself as anything. You know, that's how you get in trouble, man. Identifying things. Like people do that in New York City a lot. So, you know, obviously New York and lots of places in America are melting pots, but New York is a big magnet for people from different countries. And so people will put the stickers of the country they're from on their bumper. So you put like I never did that. Never put a Guyanese thing or any kind of
someone from another tribe sees that?
Yeah, then they get mad. It's like, I'm mad at Jamaicans. Oh, Jamaican flag, smash the window.
Jamaican motherfucker.
Key this car. Yeah, why would you do that? Don't ever identify your stuff like that.
Did you guys at all during this week talk about the Argentinian model that was found dead? You guys heard about this?
Ooh, hold on, which one?
It's an Argentinian model who basically came out with evidence against like a pedophile ring, and then at one point tweeted like, if I'm ever found dead from an overdose, just know it wasn't me. I would never kill myself. They found her dead a couple days ago.
Holy crap.
Let me see if I can find her name. Natasha Jaitt. Jaitt.
The most important question that comes to mind, was she hot?
Yeah, she was all right. She's all right.
Oh, she's all right. Okay, well, then we're not going to bother about that. I'm just kidding.
Okay, if you're going to put stickers on your car, whatever they are, put them on the glass. Don't put it on the frickin' paint.
Things off when you sell it,
or the plastic bumper. Come on, use this thing a little bit. Then you put it on the glass. You can just take it off with a razor blade, real nice.
Yeah. Don't put stickers on the car. Also, don't put stickers on other people's cars.
Oh, I've wanted to so bad.
Oh, that's a reason for the death penalty, as far as I'm concerned.
I've wanted to so bad. Oh my.
Yeah.
Or don't take your finger and write, "Wash me."
No, she looks like a crazy cat face lady, Patrick.
She got man face in this picture.
I think that's a trap.
Their claims country was murdered.
Was found dead at a private events facility in the Tiger District north of Buenos Aires City on Saturday, prompting a wave of conspiracy theories suggesting the media personality was in fact murdered. So yeah, the people are pretty sure she was murdered because she was about to come out with like damning evidence, the rich and famous of.
Was she a madam?
I don't know.
Oh, child prostitution.
I hope. Well, that's and that's horrible.
I got news for you, folks. If you don't already know, there's probably a worldwide ring that's tied to all that. So, and a lot of American politicians are tied to it too. So.
Yeah, all those people need to go, man. They need to be liquidated.
Straight to the rope.
Okay, Dallas Purcell says, "Babyface, I bet you could find a Hudson H9 for a reasonable price in a pawn shop.
You never get it fixed, though."
Here's what I'm going to tell you: if you do find a Hudson H9 in a pawn shop for a good price, buy it. My recommendation.
You better hope it don't break because you never get it fixed.
Oh, I know. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, be careful with it, but buy it because those are going to become collectible because they're pretty much going out of business.
Are they?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you didn't hear that, Babyface?
No, I haven't heard anything about it.
Oh man, they had people making parts for them that they owe money. People have sent guns in for service and never got them back. There's a
lot of lawsuits and stuff like that.
They're done. They're finished.
Yeah. So what I would say is, I hate to say this, but if you're really into collecting guns, you want to get guns like this. They're going to be limited.
Don't overpay for it though.
Yeah, do not overpay. Get a really good deal.
That's a $600 gun.
Yeah,
they go for $750 new. You could probably get it for $6.
Yeah, try to get less than that, but
don't get suckered in.
Yeah. So, and then someone was asking that if you buy a gun from a pawn shop, if you have to do paperwork. Hell yes, you do.
Yeah.
You gotta do a pawn shop.
They have to have an FFL.
Yeah, they have to have their standard FFL to transfer it to you.
Yeah, unless like you've seen in whatever that thing from Vegas, the pawn shop in Vegas, unless it's like
antique,
very old, right?
Antique.
Yeah.
Pre 1898.
1898.
Yeah.
And that goes for anything pre 1898. I think even there's actually I don't know if that's machine guns, but there are some machine guns that are CNR guns too. But anyways, pre 1908 rifles. That's why when you see like you get a Sportsman's Guide catalog and you open it up, and there's this Mosin Nagant they want $600 for because it's antique. Yeah.
I have a 1848 revolver that needs to be repaired sitting down in the safe. I think that's antique. It's not a firearm. Like I could give that to
go for a second.
Okay, looks like Walt's taking a call. We can still hear you though, Walt.
What's up, man?
We're gonna. Can you mute?
Hold on, let me mute him. Otherwise, we're gonna find out about
his business. I got him muted already.
Yeah, I'm gonna find out about their new drinking spot. Let me see.
Government Access wants to know if I'm gonna play the ukulele. No, that is not my ukulele. That is Marley's ukulele.
What instrument do you play, Patrick?
A little bit of everything. I'm a minstrel. I have a guitar. I have a couple guitars. I have a piano. I have a bunch of stuff.
We should make a rock band.
Oh,
like
no.
Like a kind of like hip hop country.
No. I hate country and I hate the idea of this. Like we would get any more done than we already do.
We could be rock stars, man. We could be rock stars. I write songs all the time. I have a note on my phone where I'm always writing down song lyrics.
Big Cliff says, I've seen Winchester Model 65 without serial numbers. How old is it? And I think they only started requiring serial numbers in the 50s or 40s. Let me see.
So can you sell those?
Yeah, it's a firearm just fine.
Okay.
It's just they never. Yeah, they started requiring serial numbers in 1968. So.
Right. So what are we supposed to do like with that if you're doing a transfer?
I don't know. I've never done one. Walter might
just
know.
When Walt gets off, we should remember ask him. Because maybe you just put on the paperwork. I've never had to do it at this stage, but I don't sell that many guns.
Armory and Axis was asking, do I play drums also? And I said rhythm illiterate. I'm 100% rhythm illiterate. I can read music, but I can't read rhythms at all. All throughout like high school and whatnot, middle school and high school, I always had somebody next to me that could like I'm pretty bad at sight reading music, but I play a lot of music by ear. That's how I play piano mostly. So I would always have somebody next to me that would pick up the rhythm and play it real quick. And I only had to hear it like once or twice, and then I could play it from there on. But I'm almost completely I'm horrible at reading rhythms.
See, that's why we have to partner up, man, because I cannot read music, but I can make music. And I'm pretty good with the beats and stuff like that. We could be, the new Run the Jewels. I mean, Run the Jewels has a big black guy and then has a little white guy. I'll let you rap. I'll write your lyrics for you. I'll be a ghostwriter.
Imagine. Oh God.
I'll save all the fresh stuff for you, man. I do save all the. Speaking of saving all the fresh stuff, Florida Gun says I'm getting Hank 100% breast milk from a Cambodian immigrant.
Can you get diseases from that? I think you can get diseases.
Yes, you can. Yes. Can you? Yes. DCG44 says just draw a line through the serial number box.
Maybe.
So I guess that's what you do on the paperwork.
Not applicable?
Probably. Yeah,
those are some ugly. I'm looking at that picture of the active duty transgender members or whatever. Those are some ugly women. Oh my God. It's not even like you're not even like trying.
Hold on. I'm sure
my balding hair out and was like, yeah, I'm a woman now.
Yeah, I'm sure not all Cambodian women look like that, but so let's see what's going on here. DCG44 says just draw. No, hold on. I said that already. Ant Diesel Vision says let's not gloss over this. Babyface called himself a minstrel, not a maestro.
Maestro?
Maestro.
Minstrel. No, a minstrel. Like
Maestro.
like a maestro is like really good. A minstrel is like the guy that travels city to city and kind of shittily plays things.
Yeah, it's kind of like a joker.
Yeah. No, I'm not like a great musician.
You don't have to be. These are different times. Yeah, these are different times. So I carry my revolver in single action, says Luke Perry had a massive stroke. Yeah, I saw something about that. He's in the hospital now. I mean, that's crazy.
I don't know who he is. I don't know what he's
Luke Perry was on 90210 or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hey, Walt.
Yeah, I had a telephone call.
Yeah.
So the canine coach says you put NSN on the form. Walter, have you ever transferred anything without a serial number? Like pre-68 when they didn't require some?
I actually have had some, like there's some old 22s and stuff that don't. So that's what I just basically put, no serial number.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay. Someone said you could put a line through the box.
Yeah, we were just curious how you transferred that.
I mean, I did a transfer for somebody where it had been reblued, and the only thing you could read was 2 numbers out of the 4.
That's the new serial number.
Yeah, that's what I did. That's why.
Scamp 900 wants Hank to mumble rap.
Yeah. I'm not going to do it right now, but I probably could.
I'll talk about that. You know?
Panda.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That's my favorite song. I love that song. Whatever happened to Designer, man? He came out with that one song and never had another
hit. Hit wonder.
Panda.
He probably
I got hoes in Atlanta. Credit cards and scammers.
Panda.
Something like that. Yeah.
He probably spent it all on jewelry and then had to hawk it at the hawk shop.
I think he's still out there, that rapper, but he hasn't really put out a bunch of stuff. So, yeah. You know,
is there any benefit to getting your CNR FFL? Hell yeah! If you want to buy stuff that's before, do you know when the CNR?
Well, if it's stuff is, I mean, there's things like there are some pistols and things that are on the CNR list that aren't like antique.
Didn't the first gen of Glock just hit CNR? Is that possible?
I don't know.
Firearms automatically attain CNR status when they are 50 years old. So anything 50 years or older is a CNR. So if you're CNR FFL, it can just come straight to your house because you're the FFL.
Right.
I thought like the very first Glock 17 Gen 1s that came out just hit CNR.
They're not 50 years old though. I don't think so.
We're in 2019 now.
The Glocks came out. The first Glocks like early 80s, wasn't it?
Yeah, late 70s, 80s. So they're not quite there
80s,
yet.
Yeah. Canine Coach, and by the way, Gen 1, would love to have one. Gen 1 Glock.
I want one. I hear they feel like Tupperware, but I still want one.
I wish Glock would do a retro one. They'd sell a shitload of them.
I would buy one. I would totally, if they sold a retro 19 or a 17, I would totally buy one.
Retro 17.
Mm-hmm. Single pin Gen 1 style 17, I would buy it.
Yep, I'm in.
Yeah. Canine Coach says, do you think buying a lower is a good investment since the market is low?
Oh, fuck yeah.
If you can buy the stuff and just throw it in a box someplace and forget about it.
Yeah. As long as it's affordable, yeah. If you've got the money.
Buy as many as you freaking can.
Put them away.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about, you don't have to buy fancy ones. Just buy the cheap
Anderson
ones even. Just put them away. Put them away.
Yeah, Andersons are good. There's a bunch of different ones out there. I mean, you know, yeah, if you could afford them, absolutely. I think so.
I mean, even now, I would say, even if you can swing a parts kit every once in a while and you have no intention of building it, and there's a lot of cheap parts kits out there and uppers and stuff, buy it. You'll end up making more money with that than you will with it sitting in the bank making nothing. So,
I bought when Sarco had the sales, set me parts kits down to $110 a kit or something like that. I bought the kit and the barrel for $240 shipped. That's one of those. I probably will turn it into a set me, but I could have bought a couple of those kits and sat on them for 5 years, and they would have doubled in price.
Or no, I mean there could be.
They still will. They still probably will.
Oh yeah.
There's always a possibility that the cycle will go back to something that's more better, but you know, I don't see it happening anytime in the near future. So.
No, I mean, I see lots of bad things in the future, to be honest. We don't talk about it and we don't rail against it every day because I don't want to make myself crazy. I don't want to make you guys out there crazy either.
It will
Scamp 900. This is an FMK receiver right there.
I need a TIG welder. Walter, where should I look for a TIG welder? Pawn shop.
I mean, it's a possibility.
Yeah.
Harbor Freight.
Freight has TIGs are just as expensive as like the top brands.
Are they really? Because I think you can buy one cheap and then just get the Harbor Freight protection plan on it.
The Harbor Freight ones are like $700 or $800. I could get a Lincoln for like $1,000. I might as well go for the Lincoln at that point. I want something in
Craigslist then.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, you gotta find somebody that needs some money.
Yeah,
because you could probably get one. You could probably repair one relatively easy. So.
Oh, don't start repairing things. Just buy one that works.
I need one to do some of this welding with because from what I understand, when you're working with thin sheet metal gun parts,
you need to have
TIG's a little easier than MIG is.
Yeah, you need to in practice first.
Yes, yeah,
like when you're doing that HK, I mean the HK stuff or the sent me stuff, and you're doing all those small little. Yeah, you need that. Yeah.
You know what I suggest you do? Santa Fe has classes on welding.
I want to take that. I think they do it over the summer. I think they do like a night class for adults.
Yeah, they have a night class. Take that night class, and then you'll get to practice. I took it, actually.
Everybody
Red Bear says car battery.
Jesus, everybody says get a Miller.
Okay,
we're gonna do arc welding with a car battery.
762. 762 says Safety Harbor Freight. I got a SHOT Show story to tell you. We're in the SHOT Show booth, minding our own business. Will's there, my son, and everything. Standing, this guy walks up. He goes, Safety Harbor Firearms. Anything to do with safety? That with Harbor Freight?
How do you make that jump?
I stopped and I said to the guy, are you freaking serious? I felt like saying, you dumb.
Okay, listen, in the guy's defense, when you're walking around SHOT Show all day, man, you get the little SHOT Show high.
I wanted to put my high boot right up his ass. Safety Harbor
Freight.
I said I wish I was.
That's a good patch.
I wish I was Harbor Freight. And with like 900 stores or something. I'll take it.
Yeah, I wish you were too, man.
This is the one I just linked to the backboard.
Rolls Royces for everyone. Really quick here because we're over the 9 o'clock hour. James Miller says the name of you and Babyface P's first song would be "I Go Hard." I go really hard. A Gate 45.
Smole. Name of the band is Smole It. I go hard.
There's a whole bunch of other things here that I don't want to.
And by the way, Brian White, if you can oxyacetylene weld like a TIG welder, I want to freaking see it. Okay?
That's really impressive.
I'm if you can, I'm impressed. But there's very few people that can. And MIG welding on gun stuff.
I burned a hole.
May the force be with you, boy.
Something.
But here's what I was saying about going to the class. If you go to the class, you'll get to practice because they have all of that stuff. They have laser cutters or whatever. They have all that. But then also you might be cool with the people in that thing, and you may be able to take some parts.
Hey, so I want to come over and put together a unsterilized firearm receiver. How do you feel about that?
That's always a good thing to do. But at least if you talk to the guy, he might know people that have things or whatever. So
yeah, I'll have to look it up because I want to take this class.
Okay. All right. So you know what? I know it's 9 o'clock. We have to be doing stuff tomorrow.
Well, hell, let's go for another hour.
No.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
We're all getting up early.
I gotta go pack. I gotta go back to the shop. So.
Yeah,
don't challenge me. Don't challenge me.
No, I ain't got nothing to talk about for another hour.
3D print my part for me.
we could go hard. We can go hard.
I could go to sleep.
I gotta go to the to Walmart still and pick up some burgers.
And now that you opened your mouth, you gotta.
I already have someone bringing the drink, so I'm covered.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I gotta find. No. I'll be stopping at Publix. So.
Okay. All right. Listen. So, Babyface P, how can the folks out there follow you, man?
Listen, if you can't find me on
Oh God, then fuck you. It's like,
sorry, I had to make a dig. I actually respect.
You watched the show last night because I saw you asking questions and stuff.
I tuned in for something and then I watched a rerun today of it. I had to take a dig at him just once real quick. He knows he's got some respect from him and I have a mutual respect. Babyface P, baby_face P on Instagram is the best way to find me. Otherwise, Babyface P on YouTube. Just do a search. I will come up. I'm now like the #1 for Babyface P instead of the black guy, the rapper. So hopefully tomorrow we'll see. I've got some guns we'll bring, and maybe we'll do a video to finally put some content up since it's been like a month. So.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. And we'll be making a lot of content tomorrow.
Yep, that's right.
You guys can look out for that.
That's why I bought this iPhone, and I've still not used it for making content. So I need
yeah, I haven't even seen that thing yet.
I mean, okay. I did too.
Yeah. I hope you got the big hard drive.
You know what's funny is my computer is almost full. I need to buy a massive external and move a bunch of stuff off safely so I don't lose it.
Okay, I'm going to take that as a no. All right, Walter, how can people follow you?
Facebook, Instagram, some Twitter every once in a while. That's pretty much it, man.
All right.
Yeah, had to go pack up. So.
Right. Awesome. Okay. So I want to thank everyone for tuning in the entire week, hanging out with us. We really appreciate it. I just want to remind everyone that's watching this, if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe down below. Ring the bell. That's how you get notified that we're doing stuff. If you're on Instagram, we have a WMMF_ podcast that's specifically for this. I throw up stuff from here and different things that we're all doing on there, and also with the people who come on. So if you follow us on there for a limited time, I'm following everyone that follows us on that thing. And we appreciate it. We will see you guys Monday, and also coming up soon in some videos that we're going to be doing this weekend.
Hey,
any last words?
Babyface, check out the welder. That looks good.
Oh, the one I just linked?
Yeah.
It's broken. I don't know if it's worth it. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
Welder's inbound. Okay, guys, we're out of here. Peace.
See you guys.